Assalamu alaikum, dears, how are you? Sometimes some of us think like I am a useless and a worthless person, totally and absolutely. I don't deserve any sort of care, respect, etc. because I am the one who is the most failure of all, and that is not a normal condition at all. Having lots and lots of troubles, negative impacts upon our life. So if I say that this is nothing less than a mental disease, psychological trouble, there is no exaggeration in it at all. So for all that reason, we have decided to talk about on the subject. We will try to understand what are the possible reasons of it, what are its effects upon our life, and then finally, what are the possible solutions of it. So let's begin. What could be the possible reasons of this? There are one of the 8 reasons, or more than one of those 8 reasons for feeling like this one. Number one, it is childhood trauma or neglect. This person maybe they remained in the trauma or in a state of neglect, in a limbo for some of the time, for quite some time. So that could be a possible reason. The second possible reason could be negative self-talk and self-criticism. Negative self-talk and self-criticism. The third possible reason could be unrealistic expectations and self-comparison. Unrealistic expectations, not a realistic expectation, but the unrealistic expectations and self-comparison. The fourth possible reason could be past failures or mistakes. Past failures or mistakes. The fifth possible reason could be mental health conditions like anxiety, like depression. The sixth possible reason could be social media comparison and unrealistic standards, comparing the other people available on the social media, like the celebrities, the kind of food they are eating, the kind of dresses they are wearing, the kind of houses they are having, the kind of vehicles they have, the kind of smartphones they are carrying, the kind of shopping they are doing. So all of that, it is social media comparison and unrealistic standards. The seventh possible reason could be lack of self-care and self-compassion. Lack of self-care and lack of self-compassion. So self-care, why we are unable to take care of ourselves? If we don't do that, who else is going to do that? So why don't we treat ourselves with the self-compassion, the way we treat our loved one once they are in a difficulty or in a trouble, in the same manner? So it is the lack of self-care and self-compassion. The eighth possible reason could be perfectionism and and high self standard. Perfectionism, nobody on earth can be a perfect one at all. But dear friends, why to aim for the perfectionism? Why to aim for the perfect, being a perfect person? Why not to look for the improvement? Why not to look for the progress? Let's try to focus and let's try to concentrate upon the progress, upon the improvement, and that is enough. No need for the high self standards. So these are the 8 reasons, either one or more than one out of these 8 could be a possible way, could be a possible reason why we are feeling such a worthless person. Now moving to the next step of it, we will try to understand what are the effects of this upon our lives, upon the lives of those people. The number one effect, that is low self-esteem and anxiety. Low self-esteem and low self-esteem and low self-confidence. We need to be confident enough. We need to have a good self-esteem, but both of these are lacking in us. The second possible effect upon the life of this particular person could be anxiety, depression, and mental health issues. Anxiety on the one hand, depression and mental health issues. The third possible effect of this like mental state could be self-sabotaging behaviors and procrastination. Self-sabotaging behaviors and procrastination. Keep deferring the things, unable to do the things on time, and trying to make themselves a failure by themselves. The fourth possible effect could be difficulty setting boundaries and asserting need. Difficulty, feeling a lot of difficulty in setting the boundaries, making it clear to the relevant people that these are my boundaries. Do not overstep it, do not cross it, do not violate it. So it is the difficulty setting boundaries and asserting needs. The fifth possible effect could be strained relationships and social isolation. Strained relationships with the people are not normal. So these are rather strained, and there is a social isolation as well. We are unable to mingle and interact freely with the people in the society, with the people around. So that could be a possible reason, that could be a possible effect as well. The sixth possible effect upon our life could be lack of motivation and purpose. Lack of motivation, lacking the motivation, lacking the purpose in the life. The seventh possible effect of this could be upon our life. Physical symptoms such as headaches, stomach ache, and stomach issues. Like physical symptoms like headaches, like stomach issues. The eighth and the last effect upon our life could be increased risk of suicidal thoughts, increased risk of suicidal thoughts. Dear honorable friends, we talk about the trouble, feeling worthless, and the possible reasons. We talk about its possible effects upon our life, and finally, we are going to talk about what could be the possible solutions. If at all there could be the eight possible reasons and eight type of effect, then there are eight type of solutions as well. So let's begin. Number one, self-compassion. Treat yourself with a kindness and understanding. Yes, the one possible solution is that self-compassion, treating yourself with a kindness and understanding. The second possible solution, change negative thoughts, challenge negative thoughts, replace critical inner voice with realistic and positive affirmations. Challenging negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are very dangerous. Challenge them. Don't think that I am not talking to anybody. So for that reason, it cannot harm. Actually, it does have a lot of negative effect upon our psyche, upon our psychology, upon our attitude, upon our behavior, upon our self-confidence. So we need to challenge the negative thoughts and replace the critical inner voice with the realistic and positive affirmations. Affirmations should be positive on the one hand, realistic on the other hand. The third possible solution could be focus on strengths. Acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments and positive qualities. We have all certain weaknesses, we have all certain strengths as well. So if at all we stay focused upon our weaknesses, that will be bad. We will lose all the self-esteem and the self-confidence. But if at all we focus and concentrate upon our strengths on the one hand, our accomplishments on the other hand, instead of focusing upon our weaknesses and our failures, let's try to focus upon our strengths on the one hand, our accomplishments on the other hand, because it will make us strong, it will make us a confident person. So dear friends, that is, the fourth possible solution could be practice self-care. Practicing self-care. What is the self-care? 7 to 8 hours of sleep is needed every night. And then we need to keep ourselves hydrated enough. We need to eat the proper nutritious food, not the processed, the fast, the junk food, but the organic food like the veggies, the fruit, and the rest of the thing. So that is, it is practice self-care, engage in the activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Engaging in the activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. The fifth possible solution could be seeking sport. Seek sport. Share your feelings with the trusted friends, with the family, or a mental health professionals. Seeking support from whom? Share your feelings with trusted friends, with the family, or mental health professionals. Now, the sixth possible solution could be reframe past experiences. Reframing the past experiences, view failures and mistakes as opportunities for growth and learning. Very important indeed. Reframe past experiences, view failures and mistakes as opportunities for growth and for learning. The seventh possible solution could be set realistic goals, break down large goals into smaller achievable tasks to build confidence. Set realistic goals, not the unrealistic one, not the too big goals which are unachievable and which will make you more frustrated, feeling that you have wasted your life, your time. Setting realistic goals, break down large goals into smaller achievable tasks to build the confidence. The eighth and the last possible solution could be practice mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness says, although everyone has have a past, but do not dwell in your past at all. All of us have certain regrets and repentance. All of us have bitter experiences about our past. But do not dwell in the past at all. Learn whatever can be learned, then let it go. Learning whatever can be learned and then let it go. All of us have a future. Do not keep worrying about the future. Plan whatever you can. Let it go as well. Then we need to focus and concentrate upon our present, our today, our present moment, and that too in a non-judgmental way. It is practice mindfulness, focus on the present moment without judgment to reduce self-criticism. Remember, changing your perspective takes time, patience and effort. Yes, remember, changing your perspective takes time, patience and effort. Be gentle with yourself and seek help when needed. Today's topic was really a very important one, and if at all sometime we do feel like I am a worthless person, I don't deserve any sort of, a good thing in my life, we need to, listen all that talk today, we have done today, and every point we have presented is very, very important as for this particular trouble or matter is concerned. So that's all from me at the moment. Thank you very much.